The shot is Carolina. Hey, what do you say?
Talkin Sauce, episode 95.
Almost there, dude. To 96.
Almost. Almost there to 96, almost there to 99, almost there to 100.
And signing our deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. The deal's coming.
Yep. And now that you just talked about it,
It's
after
not
that
coming.
DNA we
Yeah.
signed, deal's off the
I know
table,
that
and we got to start from scratch. So good job.
It's okay, dude. This won't be the first time. we've had to.
What will be the first time we had to pull the plug
We had to pull the plug on a signing,
on an
dude.
exclusive offer? It's hilarious.
How's Christmas though, boys?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Christmas is great.
Pretty good.
Anything crazy?
Nothing crazy. I think that's what you kind of want.
Yeah.
Don't
Keep it
want
nice and
anything
good.
crazy. What about
Did
you?
you guys hang with Ma Dukes?
Yeah, she rolled through,
Nice.
so that was cool.
Pretty nice.
Good to see moms. Hung out
Got
with
me an
dad.
air fryer.
Yeah, Score got an air fryer.
Pretty hyped about that, dude.
Mad hype. Mad hype.
Little bitch.
You made anything good yet? Made some
Made
fries.
some bacon.
Made bacon.
Yeah, make fries.
Bacon.
Gotta make some fries. Gotta make some chicken nuggets.
Make some fry. We got some wings. What gonna do with it? Oh yeah.
Some good shit, dude.
That'll be good.
Excited.
That'll be real good. What about you?
Dude, it was good. Actually, dude, I want to do a quick shout out to Dylan, my buddies Dylan, Chase,
Not that still.
Dakota, and Kenny. They got together, and so I like fans don't really know, but I lost all like my shoes and shit recently. They got together and surprised me, bought me a pair of shoes that like just showed up at my house on Christmas Eve with like no warning. So that was real nice.
That's
dude.
cool.
That's awesome.
Big shout out to them.
Big shout out to them.
Unexpected, but and obviously shout out to y'all. I mean, y'all gave me a bunch of shit too. When
I didn't give
everything
you
happened. I returned it, so I guess
I replaced
Yeah.
all your shit.
I'm a way better friend than your other friends, dude. No, but yeah, so shouts out to them. That was awesome. But and good Christmas overall.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your favorite gift, dude?
Uh,
Showed us that drawing. That was sick. That
Yeah. Yeah. My sister-in-law did a portrait of Megan and myself and our dog.
Nice.
Awesome. She's a super. She did our logo.
Yeah, she
She's a
did.
Super
Shouts out.
talented artist. So that was cool.
You gonna get that printed way too big? Like way too big?
Probably get framed it somewhere.
Ask
not
her
here
to
somewhere.
recreate it on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come in and just graffiti it. She shows up like with the bandana, like classic, like with the whole like gang, like fucking whole graffiti squad.
Dude,
That's awesome.
so I had Alvin Kamara in fantasy, which I don't know if you guys saw the game, but like he was on my team, and I still might lose. The other guy's team, just like Alvin Kamara is the only guy that went off for me so far, and everyone on this other guy's team.
Did he have DeAndre Hopkins
He did not.
or whoever it
Thank
was? Because
God.
didn't he? Wasn't it him who broke Larry Fitzgerald's franchise record?
I think so.
yesterday?
I mean, he's a monster.
Yeah.
But Alvin Kamara 6 touchdowns. And he put up 56 points. If I lose with a guy who put up 56 points on my team, I'm gonna be
That's
sad.
football.
I'm
That's
be real
fantasy,
sad
man.
because I'm in the championship, boys. You
Oh,
guys
yeah?
this is the final game. You
Wasn't
guys
this
got to
the
start
final week of the
intimidating.
regular season for the NFL?
No, I think there's one more week.
Oh, okay.
I think a couple more weeks. But yeah, the finals is like it's two consecutive game weeks total score.
What's that shaking sound? Keep talking.
But so you guys got to go intimidate my rivals for me, dude. You got to go
Like a
intimidate the
shaking
other
sound.
guy.
Isn't that you?
Probably. I'm saying, but figure it out though. That's what I'm saying.
Fix it, dude. It's your job, dude. That's what we pay me. It's what we pay you for, dude. But yeah, so my fucking team better go off.
They better.
They better
What's your
fucking
team's
go
name?
off. Dude, it's just Team Menace, dude. I never changed from the default. And it was a whole
God,
big thing.
lame,
Because
bro.
I joined the league like last minute, and I accidentally missed 1 week of setting my lineup, and everyone in the other guys in the league started giving me
Lame.
shit. Like, dude, this guy didn't even want to fucking play. Now he's not like setting his lineup and all this shit. And then I went fucking end of the season like 10-2, #1 in the league, and I'm in the championship. Dog.
Don't piss them off.
Dude, I had to beat the one guy who started giving me shit. I beat him in the semifinals to get there, dude.
Imagine like talking shit in fantasy about like people's like attentiveness to it.
Yeah. Well, he said I missed it the crazy part, he said I missed it 2 weeks in a row, and I was like, bro, that second week I said it, my team just sucks. Like, I know my score was low, but my whole team. But the week before, I did completely forget to set it, and Had
This
like
is
3 guys
colluding.
playing. Who I had 3 guys in who were not playing that week.
He's colluding, dude. He said his lineup. He's tanking on purpose.
Yeah. You guys actually know the guy. I'm not going to say his name here, but you guys actually know him and have like a history with him too.
Respect.
Driving around in a car and shit.
Of course we do. Of course we do. That's
But-
usually how it goes.
That's yeah,
True
man.
colors.
That's all I got. That's all I got this week, bro.
Word. Yeah, no, Christmas was chill. What else is going on? Like relative to like right now. Anything else that's not like subject oriented?
Dude, I mean, we're getting $600 from the government, maybe.
Is that like a thing? Is
I
that
don't
actually
know,
gonna
man.
happen?
I like they say it is, but I didn't get the first one, so
There you go.
that's how much faith I have.
There it is right there. There it is right there.
And to be clear, I'm not making so much money that I shouldn't have gotten the first one. I gotta let's make that very clear.
Right.
They just,
Just skipped over you.
they go fuck yourself, Jacob.
Yeah. Maybe the other one, because I'm sure there's a couple out there, got yours twice.
Hey, you know what? And shouts out to them, dude. I hope they lived it up with all that money.
They saw both of them and like could tell that the other one was for a different one, but like hey, I think they just got like the address wrong because like this is for me. Like this is me.
This one's mine. This is for me.
I'd already cashed the other one at like a gas station or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, yeah. Keeping it real low key.
I love it.
Hiding the government money from the government, dude. No way they can keep
got
track of it.
outsmarted,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Get off the grid, bro.
Episode 95. With it being episode 95, we got to shout out a player that wears the number 95. We're going to shout out Alexei Morozov. All right? Pittsburgh took him in the first round back in 97. It's like around the time fucking Squirrel was born. 95. Year before Squirrel was born. And he ended up making the league a couple years later at 20. And, he scored some goals here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. He's one of only 5 players to ever wear the number 95, and he's the only one to do it more than one season.
Interesting. I guess it's really not a great number.
I don't know if it's not that it's not great so much as that, like, no one's made it great.
That's fair.
The low sample size of people attempting to make it great.
I know, but it's because I feel like it just doesn't look good on the back. Like the 9s, there's the symmetry of it all. But I feel like the rest of the 90s are it's kind of a tough looking. Any of those numbers, the first number is just so.
They look like
big.
they should be on a lineman.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
I
would
It
agree.
crowds the back. You want to focus on the nameplate.
Yeah.
And if you're great, you got to focus on the nameplate.
I mean, I like 92 a little bit. This year I was born.
Fair enough.
I fuck with that a little bit, but otherwise,
And there's
You
and there's some 92s out there. Landeskog.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude. 99 and 92, the only cool 90 numbers.
I think Jeff O'Neal wore 92.
Fuck Jeff O'Neal.
Fuck you.
Nah, fuck Jeff O'Neal, dude.
What's wrong
Carolina
with
till
Jeff
I die,
O'Neal?
dude.
What do you mean?
He's talking hella shit about Carolina the past couple of years.
He played here. He can
Fuck
talk a little shit. He want to
Fuck
come up
him.
here.
Nah,
He can
fuck
talk a little shit.
Nah, fuck him.
All right. Okay. Whatever.
Let him know. Jeff O'Neal listens.
You can talk to fucking the TSN Overdrive panel.
Dude, they'll have me on after that.
All of
comment, I think.
Shouts out Roseoffen.
Shouts out.
Stupid. Pull up the fucking schedule. Dude, Kirby Dodge hurt his hand, right?
Yeah.
You
Kind
gotta,
of a freak little accident too. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw the clip of it.
No,
but
I didn't.
It was just like a weird, like
I heard it was
one of those collisions, like hit the blue line kind of thing.
Oh.
They were both looking, but he just, I don't know. It
Unlucky.
didn't even look like he hit the hand that got broken. But yeah,
You really got to feel for him, like, because he's a younger guy, right? So he can't do a lot socially right now with the pandemic, right? The season's getting fucked around. It sucks for any young professional athlete who's, just like any high school kid trying to graduate, like live those experiences. It's just something that they're having a big blemish on
yeah,
because of the times, right? Not that this guy has it horrible, but it couldn't be the full experience that he would have hoped for, I'm
Definitely.
sure. On top of that, you still get the opportunity to be the captain of your country's World Junior team, and then you get injured.
for real.
Feels bad.
Especially because he's a big piece of the puzzle over there in Chicago right now.
Yeah. Of a
Chicago-
struggling Chicago.
And Chicago
team.
kind of did. I don't think they wanted him to play in the World Juniors.
Dude, fucking owners and shit hate it when
Yeah,
when their players do that shit. That's why they don't play in the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened to Eric
Literally.
Stahl way back when during the lockout, right?
Yeah.
But Suzuki though gets to play, gets in there, scored a goal, and I mean, good for us as much as it. Like you never want to see a guy get hurt.
No.
We were talking about Suzuki would get a couple games, but he's going to get a lot of games
Well,
now.
I'm sure even Dodge and the rest of the team are like, well, if someone's got to step in, he stepped up.
Yeah.
So it's exactly what you want to happen if someone has to replace somebody.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
And quick recovery to Dodge and stuff. I mean, he's a super fun guy to watch play.
Yeah.
Remember that spin move he pulled off
Yes.
like last season? Was it
Yeah.
last season or the season before? Whenever it was. Yeah, definitely a real fun guy to watch.
Yeah. He'll be great for years to come.
And obviously, Canada didn't miss a fucking step, huh?
It's just like
Germany
hockey never
came in
stops.
there, and then they fucking 16-2
Spank that ass.
beat the shit out of them and
There's-
sent them home.
There's some kid, the McMichael kid, Connor McMichael. He scored 1 goal. Yeah, exactly. That was like a whole thing. Yeah,
But did
That's that.
you see the people saying Canada? It was a Bush League move for Canada to just drop 16 goals on them. I guess Germany has had like only half of the actual German team is playing, like their actual what the lineup they would be icing is playing,
Given
and
for what?
I'm not sure.
Travel reasons?
Yeah, probably some travel reasons. I think there might be some injury reasons, but then and they hadn't been doing anything up till like 2 weeks ago. I
That was
guess.
Draisaitl was still young enough.
Who?
Draisaitl.
Oh yeah. It would have been 16-6. But what do you like? Do you think that it's a Bush League move to? I mean, just drop a 16 bomb on them? Do you think you could quote unquote like go easier, or is that more disrespectful to the other team to be like, oh, we're going to take it easy on you now?
I think it's. Is it Bush League? No, it's not Bush League because maybe there's a better word to describe it, just in the sense that
Like
it's,
bad sportsmanship? You think it's bad sportsmanship?
well, it's been instilled in those kids ever since they were playing Pee Wee that you see blood,
yeah.
you go for that like a shark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta exploit the weakness in your opponent when it comes to a competitive sport. Now, is that how you handle every single competitive interaction? I don't know.
I mean,
Am I mad at it? Not even a little bit.
say like it's a tournament playing for your country, like.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if it's 10-2, do you have to score another goal? Of course not. Of course not.
But it's also like, what do you like? If they just skate it down, turn around and skate it back to their end, and then turn around and skate it back down, dump it in, take it from the neutral zone, skate it back down. You know what I'm saying? Like that seems more fucked up than just like
Yeah, but also
playing the
imagine
game.
how amazing that would be to watch as a recorded moment where it's like they did that and or Germany had to do everything to stop that from happening to avoid the absolute embarrassment.
Yeah, yeah.
Either way, right? Whether you get scored is it's 10-2, whether they try and do some shit like that for the rest of the game, or you get scored on 6 more fucking times. Either way, you're gonna be embarrassed.
It's super embarrassing.
And
I would just,
my
as
point is
another-
that
as
my point is
another-
I don't find it one or the other.
Yeah, as a competitor, like putting myself in their shoes or their skates, it's like I don't know. I'd rather them just like play the fucking game. Like y'all are gonna
Well,
beat the shit out of us, but play the fucking
At
game.
the end of the day, too, like that right there is on the coach in that moment. And if I'm the coach, I'm choosing it like if me and that other coach had an interaction where like I had checked him out and we like made eye contact and I felt like they gave me a funny look. And
Bury
and
him.
we're up, fucking bury him.
Bury them.
But if we talked and like everything's cool and it's just like, friendly competition type shit, then it's like, all right, I don't want to fucking, I like this guy.
Yeah.
Gal.
But it's
whoever it
also
is.
like I didn't watch it, so I don't know how the goals were scored. But if they were just playing like they weren't going for anything, it was just like solid hockey and goals are going in. It's like, what do you like?
Right.
You can't tell them to stop playing the game, right? Like
Right.
you got to stick to your systems. You got to stay in the.
And again, it's instinctual.
Yeah, and also I think the World Juniors, the way the tournament works, it can potentially be decided by goal differential. If there's a tie somewhere, then so if you got a chance to get a little
Oh,
plus
you mean I
14
would
in
like
there-
to just lower my chances of advancing in this tournament? No thanks.
Yeah, for real. And then there's the argument that like I guess Canada's got the easier schedule
whatever.
compared to others, and it's still Canada.
It's kind of hard to say that when
Yeah,
they're already
anything
the
can
best
fucking
team.
happen.
Like,
Yeah.
and anything can happen. It's fucking hockey. We've seen it all before.
But
It's all very interesting. At least we got the World Juniors to hold us up. It's like the little appetizer before,
appetizer before the
hockey
season.
starts next month. But before we go to next season, right? Before we go to next season, we're looking at some moments, the best moments potentially in 2020. Where are these from?
These are from, I pulled a little list just off of NHL's .com, just some of the notable events from this season.
Gotcha.
But there's a couple. There's one I kind of wanted to talk to you about off top because
Yeah.
I think it's something that I don't know. I think we might both be a little bit on the same page with is the David Ayers thing.
Okay.
Where I know we had kind of talked about everything behind it, but
I mean, the one word to sum it up is overhyped.
a little overhyped.
Little overhyped. Is it once in a lifetime sports moment to observe? Possibly.
I think I would
Possibly.
put it in that category.
It might not ever happen again. Type
Just
of shit.
such a rare,
like imagine that
rare
like in
circumstance.
like the World Cup of FIFA or
Yeah.
some shit like that. Like that would be like
Yeah,
monumental. It's not on the same quite level, but it's similar.
it is crazy to think that
It's similar in craziness.
that
But
could have potentially happened in the Stanley Cup, couldn't it have? Isn't that? I mean, the
I
processes
guess
are still
maybe,
the same, right?
Maybe they have a different backup emergency goalie rule. For
Yeah.
that, but I just don't know.
Or
Right.
just have a more qualified guy.
Right.
But anyway,
Who knows? There could be all different
Yeah.
rules for that, but maybe. I don't know. Like, the Good Morning America thing, like the continuation of like I don't know. It's an amazing moment. Like when you look back on it, it's pretty amazing. The guy seems incredible, dude. Right.
Yeah.
But it's also like, what else? Like what else could happen now?
yeah, I mean the story, like
The story's
when you
it
really
happened.
like, it's like he's there, fucking ice like Zamboni guy and all that stuff, and he comes in. I mean, what did they score? 1 or 2 goals on him?
Yeah.
And like the way the Hurricanes played around him is, I mean, it's all really fucking.
It started
crazy.
happening exactly kind of what you would expect, and then the guy got super hot. And it's not even against him anything as a goalie. He's a fucking amazing goalie. You would have to be just to even be remotely qualified as
Yeah.
an emergency backup. Just to stumble into that position, luckily, and have the opportunity to play that, you'd have to be a pretty outstanding goaltender.
Yeah,
It's not to take away from any of that. It's just like in terms of people's reception of it,
the like
and-
adulation.
exactly, and the continuing of the narrative is like, we get it.
Shit
We
was
get it. It was
crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
That-
impressive.
Yeah, and I'm sure part of it is just the lack of general news to talk about, that it keeps getting,
Right.
especially in hurricane circles, it keeps getting revolved.
And and that's where, and this is coming from people in the Hurricanes fandom, so it's
Yeah.
like you just get it forced down our throats.
So it's safe to say that's not your number one moment.
No,
Not.
it's a top 5 all day, right? Like I'm just
it would have
arbitrarily
to be.
saying that.
Might
It's
even say
pretty
it would probably
incredible.
be top 3.
Sure.
But what's as I'm looking at your hoodie, what's your number 1 there, man?
Dude. And I wish. Okay, so I think we could talk about this too. Lionel Messier did an incredible thing, very classy, one would say. He sent, was it wine?
It was Budweiser. Budweiser. It was
Budweiser,
a
thank
promotion through them and everything.
He sent like fucking these fancy Budweisers to all the goaltenders that for every goal he scored on for his like 600 whatever record breaking number, right?
Mm-hmm.
To every single goaltender or keeper got a fucking bottle of beer with like the number that was scored on it.
Yeah, like
printed
this
on the
was
bottle.
his 194th goal was scored on you. Here's a beer.
Yeah, here's a beer. Drink, enjoy, asshole.
Dude, so there's a couple guys out there with the full 24 case just pissed, dude. Just
Yeah.
drinking away the sorrow of it.
Yeah. What's really crazy is like the number of, you know what I mean, the older
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
the younger guys. But Ovi hit 700, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did he hit 700?
He did.
Or 600.
He's 700.
He's a 700 guy.
700.
Damn. He's only got like 194 left to go.
Yep.
Bro, he didn't do it. I mean, y'all are tripping. Anyway,
He's got 56.
he should do the same thing.
You think he should send vodka, dude?
Yeah,
He's
he should send vodka.
Fucking a bottle
Everybody gets a bottle of vodka.
of Cam Ward, son.
Yeah.
Cam Ward be having a lot of bottles of vodka, bro.
Damn right. He's
Cam
got quite a
Ward.
few.
Dude, every goalie in the Metro be having a lot
Marc-Andre
of
Fleury is going to have a decent amount
Quite a few bottles
Of vodka. Lundqvist's gonna have some vodka.
Vodka, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably my biggest one, dude. I'd have to
700,
say.
over 700, dude.
Right?
I mean, that's pretty crazy. The bubble happening, I think just that us pulling the NHL, I say us like I'm fucking a part of anything. The NHL pulling that off is pretty crazy with
Right.
the low number of cases and all that.
Right.
But
I mean, for me, a big second is going to be Lindholm beating cancer, and
yeah,
then,
and then coming back to
being
play a
ready to
game.
play already.
Yeah,
I mean,
Huge.
it's just it's super huge.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Feel good.
definitely.
Good for him.
And kind of, dude, this is just something that happened last year that I'm excited looking to the next season for. Is the Battle of Alberta.
It's like the 70s again.
Dude, they hate that.
Because we were there.
It got bloody. It got nasty. Super fun hockey to watch, and it's going to be happening 10 times next
You just have
season.
the right personalities in the right place for this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's so perfect.
Historical rivalry between two Western Canadian teams,
Getting reignited.
and all because of, you can really honestly just thank Matthew Tkachuk.
Kachuk and fucking, I can't believe it.
Cassian.
But
I mean, honestly, I think because Cassian's been there for a little bit,
but Kachuk's the catalyst. to
he's
it all.
he's the 100% matched for the whole thing.
And his brother's on the team, and his brother's kind of a dick too.
Yeah.
Like it's
Was his brother's not on the team?
he's not. No, he's in Ottawa.
He's in Ottawa. You tripping?
I watch hockey
Um,
sometimes. But yeah, dude, 10
Good swing,
times
though.
next season.
yeah, they're gonna be playing a lot.
Can't wait. It's gonna move.
They're in the same division.
They are in the same division. I'll pull those up right now. We got the official division or divisions from the. If I can get to where. Okay. Well, I lied. I don't have it. So we can talk about the travel though. Speaking of the divisions.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be interesting that I guess you keep everything Canadian, Canada, and everything down here in the America, United States, but fucking
The Northeast is fucking.
the Northeast is chilling. They travel the same proximity that
They
they
could
would
do it by
anyway.
car. They could legitimately do it without airplanes.
train.
Yeah, I mean, be way safer. Have a team bus, dude. Look, I would almost consider it if I was the team, just to minimize contact.
How do we know they don't?
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. And then the Hurricanes.
Here, keep talking. I got blow my nose.
The Hurricanes. I guess we can read off the divisions from this. We're going to be with Dallas, Nashville, Chicago, Detroit, Columbus, Tampa, and Florida. Low-key, kind of a way easier division than what we are normally in, getting to miss out on the Capitals and Pittsburgh and New York and Philadelphia. I mean, a bunch of really good fucking teams.
It seems like we have a bit of a free division here.
Low key, I mean, we obviously got to worry about Dallas. You got to worry about Columbus, Nashville, Tampa. But, I mean, I think it's one that I see us in the top three there. You know what I'm saying? I could see it at the end of the season.
Potentially.
Definitely. I mean, it's easier than over there in the north. In
Dallas
the
could be
Northeast.
really hurt after that really long, hard playoff run. I mean, obviously they've had a bit of a break here, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot to recover from mentally, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And
I mean, teams like Chicago and Nashville, I feel like they're kind of on the downturn
I would say so.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And Florida is, we have Detroit, dude. We're going to play Detroit like 10 times this season. You know what I mean? Like, we got to be able to fuck
Columbus could be
Columbus,
one way or the other.
Good.
They're a good team, but they can also have some really bad runs.
Did they trade away Josh Anderson?
I feel like they did.
Didn't that happen?
Or he got signed or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
happened.
no,
'Cause
he's
I
not
don't
on
think he's
the
on
team
Columbus
anymore,
anymore.
no.
I was a huge fan of him. But Northeast has got, Pittsburgh, Capitals, Philly, New Jersey, Islanders, Rangers, Sabres, and Boston. I mean, that's fucking.
That's the Metro.
That's
Just crammed
that's
into-
yeah. They just added Boston. Like they took the Metro and then
And
added
Buffalo,
a
but
really
yeah.
good fucking team.
for sure. It's crazy.
And then Canada's flying all over the place, dude. They're
All over Canada.
Trying to get a time zone for those games is going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's a good
It's gonna
point.
be-
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, and then all the West teams together: San Jose, Vegas, L.A., Anaheim,
There's
Arizona,
all the California teams.
and then Colorado,
well,
Minnesota, and
fucking
St.
Colorado
Louis.
sprinkled in there.
St. Louis, that sucks for St. Louis, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna have
be
it tough.
so far from home.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Tough division.
Super tough division. Who do you think? Which division would you say is the toughest?
Ours. No, I'm kidding. Ours is by far the easiest.
I think so too.
Probably.
Well, I don't know, man. That West Division, I feel like with LA, Arizona's good, but they're not like
The Sharks aren't bad.
Sharks aren't bad. But they're definitely on the downturn.
Colorado's not bad.
Colorado, I mean, no one wants to really play them. I don't think.
LA is not very good. Vegas is
Anaheim's
sick.
not that great.
Anaheim's not.
They have
that
Gibson,
great.
but you know.
Yeah. I don't think it's the toughest, but
I think we're
think,
tied. I think honestly, I think our division and that West division are pretty neck and neck at the bottom.
the easiest?
At the bottom of the pack.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
What about the Canadian division? So where do you think it sits?
Yeah. Ooh.
Somewhere in the middle, right?
I don't know actually.
Because all these teams are like getting better. Some of them are getting worse, but for the most part, they're all getting better.
Yeah, I mean,
Ottawa's getting better.
but
Montreal's
they're still
getting better. Vancouver's getting better.
Ottawa and Montreal are getting better. I still think in that division they're probably near the bottom.
Yeah.
With Winnipeg, you know.
Yeah.
And then Vancouver. I mean,
What about
Vancouver's getting
Toronto?
really good.
God, it's so weird. It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be super weird. It's gonna be
Super
fun to
fucking weird.
watch.
It is.
Because I feel like every game now.
I
like,
wonder
once
how
we
many
get-
nerds have realigned their divisions in NHL and then.
Oh, dude. They're all.
Here's a
over
better
it, dude.
question: when you go get your new box, dude, when are you gonna fucking get the new game?
Fucking never, dude. I
Nice.
think that shit might get on Game Pass, and I just might not even download it.
Damn, the disrespect.
On that, dude, have you seen like the shit they're doing with the Xbox Live Game Pass thing?
No.
It's like it's gonna be like all included in the same bundle now. And I mean, dude, I looked
But like
through.
$20 more.
No, I think it's only $15 a month,
Mm.
and you get gold and Game Pass. But when you get the new Xbox, my girlfriend got it, and you get $1 3 months for $1. So she did that, dude. There's like a lot of really good fucking games on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, there
like,
is. Yeah, there always has been.
Like
Some
it's kind
decent
of a
games.
good. It's kind of a good deal, especially if you're just sitting there like, man, let me try something real quick.
No,
you know?
I've had it on and off for a year or so. It's a good service
But
for games.
that being said, 21 could be on there, and I might still not download that shit. You know,
That's how bad your game sucks, EA.
for real
It's
though.
trash,
For
bro.
real.
Warzone's kind of trash. Kind of get like we're talking about today. We were playing earlier, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I
Getting
don't know.
over it?
Starting to fall out of it.
We need a new map, man.
We need, but it's not even just the map shit. It's everything. It's
Tired of it all?
everything.
What do you think about moving to, dude? Where are you gonna take your?
I don't
It's just
know.
so good for like the squad gaming. That's
It
the
is,
problem.
and I'll continue to play it as long as it's what squad's playing. I'm down for that, but like, I'm not having fun.
Dude, you guys are all moving to PC now, dude. Jordan's getting his shit set up. I'm just gonna have to find a new gaming squad soon, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you will.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
move
have
on
to
to
get a
fucking
PC.
Valorant.
Yep.
And fucking Tarkov.
Yep.
Leave me all alone on my Xbox, bro.
You figure it out. But anyway, any fucking way.
I saw this conversation going on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the NHL posted a little graphic. Which team has the best top 2 defensemen? Or really just, if you had to pick a defensive pair to have on your team, which would you choose? And the list we got, Werenski and Jones out of Columbus, Pietrangelo and Theodore out of Vegas now, which we haven't got to see them together, but that's pretty nasty on paper. Heiskanen and Klingberg out of Dallas, Yossi and Ellis out of Nashville, Hedman and McDonough in Tampa, Slavin and Hamilton out of Carolina, Suter and Spurgeon out of Minnesota, or Craig and Parayko out of St. Louis. Krug. I said
Wow,
Craig.
Krug and Parayko in St. Louis. That's interesting. I mean, not to be biased, but it's really tough for me to not pick Dougie and Jacob.
Yeah,
Slavin.
just watching them play together, they're super sick. I mean, I think Hedman and McDonough, mostly because of Hedman, you know?
Yeah, McDonough, I feel like is just there.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
I mean, McDonough was solid in the playoffs, though.
He was.
He was so good.
And Yossi Ellis is pretty fucking nasty. There's a
Yeah.
lot, dude. I think Suter and Spurgeon, I think I can safely say, are not in my top 3 out of this list.
No.
I think Pietrangelo and Theodore might end up there.
Yeah, I just don't.
haven't
I just
seen
don't
them
know.
together.
Yeah, I just don't know.
And
Same thing
Werenski
with-
Jones, dude. Werenski and Jones.
Oh,
is
that's
fucking-
easily in my top 3.
It's Jones is so sick.
Yeah,
Werenski is too, but Jones is.
it's hard not to.
Jones
put
is
them
going to be
up,
top
up.
3 defenseman in the league for a long time, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah, Slavin and Hamilton. Just for Slavin's so locked down and Hamilton's so.
There's a lot of
offensively
good defensive
gifted.
pairings out there these days.
So who's your top three? Let's go.
All right, my
You ain't gonna
top
pick
three,
one?
no order. My top three, no order exactly. Wierenski Jones, Yossi Ellis, Slavin Hamilton.
I think I might be right there with dude. Heiskanen and Klingberg too, though.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. All right.
Fuck
them.
Heiskanen.
You don't like him, dude?
Flash in the pan.
Really?
I don't think he's gonna be anything.
Damn. That'd be interesting
Okay,
to watch.
you got all these fucking stud defensemen coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? With your Bowen Byram's and your Cale Makars and your Heiskanens. One of these fuckers got to bust.
Yeah.
And
I
if
feel
not-
like Heiskanen's
and
gonna
if
end
not,
up like
one of them's got
Slavin.
to go to Edmonton.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
That's true. I feel like Heiskanen's gonna end up like Slavin, where it's like he's never gonna put the numbers up.
He was just in the fastest skater competition. Not saying that like he can't still be a Slavin.
But Slavin's a great skater too.
He's
I'm
not
just
a
saying
bad
from like
skater.
point production standpoint, whereas like his thing's always gonna be puck possession, puck movement. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a guy like Hamilton, where it's point production. You know what I mean?
Right. I see what you're saying.
So maybe I don't think he's gonna end up pacing like Hughes in points for defensemen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, Wierenski Jones, Slavin Hamilton. I mean, yeah, Yossi Ellis. Nah, Hedman McDonough. That's my final. Not Yossi and Ellis, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going.
I don't think there's a better pair that passes better between themselves. Besides Dougie and Slavin, there's not a pair that passes better between them than
Yeah,
Yossi and
they're
Ellis.
really good.
They have
insane
probably
chemistry.
the best chemistry of anyone
Yeah.
on this list.
That's true.
And that's why they're in my top.
Yeah. No man. Yeah.
It's
That's-
tough, dude.
It's super tough. There's a lot of good.
There's a lot of
defensemen
good
out there.
pairings out there, man. For sure. Do we really fucking do it?
Dude, maybe. Is there anything else
How do
going
we
on?
cover this
man?
whole list? What the fuck else is going on? Squirrel, what's your deal?
What's your favorite childhood cartoon?
Favorite childhood cartoon?
Like the one.
That's really tough. I was a big fan of Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah,
Big
I
fan
feel
of
like I was
Odd Parents.
just a half step ahead of that,
I feel that.
catching on to it age-wise. Just a half
Yeah,
step.
no, I
you
feel
were
that.
right behind
Yeah.
a lot of our shit. It was like a very
Watched it a little bit, but as it got like more and more popular, I was already kind of fading out of some of those
You were
shows.
Adult Swim exclusively.
I never really watched a lot of Adult Swim. It was never really my bag.
Yeah,
Like
just like a little too weird.
Just a little outside of my humor.
mad weird.
I mean, like I fuck with Robot Chicken because
Yeah.
you can tell it's witty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's jokes in there, but all the rest of it's kind of they adopted some existing shows that like you'd watch on Adult Swim, but
Yeah.
like otherwise, it's kind of shocked.
Kind of shocks. What was
Yeah.
your favorite, dude?
Of any of them?
Or just any cartoon? What was your favorite
Oh,
cartoon?
any cartoon? Like a child cartoon, right? Because like otherwise I'm thinking like Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z, but that's
yeah.
that's an anime. That's really,
Just
really an anime.
Cartoons you like when
Right.
you were a kid.
Yeah, I'm thinking. It's tough, dude. It's tough.
Josh was never a kid, dude. That's what.
I was just born a man. I was born with this adult mind. Mature. Think
I really
ahead.
fucked with Kid Next Door hard.
See, I low key fucked with it.
That was
heavy.
like-
Kids
I
Next
couldn't
Door
get
was pretty
enough
hard.
of
Especially my young, like overactive imagination ass, like that shit.
it. That was that show.
Yeah.
Like so much where like I watched that show almost getting mad. Cause like in my head watching it, I could make the show better. You know what I mean? Like no, like I would watch like no, they were almost right with that. That's not quite how it would work with this. Like, cause they were just like taking what kids wanted the world to work like
Yep.
and putting it on crack.
Yep.
Great concept. Great
Super
concept
great.
show.
Good concept.
Honestly, probably for a time like Dexter's Lab, that might have
Dexter's
been
Lab
at
was
my
good.
top. You know,
I mean, the Looney Tunes are always fucking.
you can never hate
You
on
know what I'm
Looney Tunes
saying? Like,
classic.
it's
I mean, it's low key
always have
racist
a
as fuck. But
Scooby Doo.
All Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
You like
Scooby Doo.
fucking
the movies for me.
Scooby Doo. Where are you?
Yeah.
the
dude,
original.
fucking with the creeper and dude, those were the ones.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fucking
Classic.
The Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those pretty good. What about one of the Globetrotters?
Oh,
like
where
the
they're like
OG.
meeting up with folks.
Yeah,
And they meet
yeah.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like what?
it's awesome. It's hilarious. Christ. What about what was your favorite? I said Dexter's Lab, didn't I?
He said like
What's wrong
three
with this
shows.
guy?
We just. What's your favorite though?
What's your favorite? All right,
What's
let's
your
break it down
number
like this.
one,
What's
dude?
your favorite Cartoon Network kids show? And then Disney Channel, if you can think of one, because they didn't really do too much animation like for our
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
they had a couple.
Cartoon Network probably goes back to K&D because next door.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
Nickelodeon?
Now Nickelodeon.
You said Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents, dude. Low key, like it's kind of become like such a fucking meme at this point. But SpongeBob like was good,
Oh,
dude. Like,
yeah.
like
Yeah, you got to give it to SpongeBob. For me, it was probably SpongeBob. I probably watched that one the most. Look forward to that one the most. But fucking like old school Nick stuff, Cat Dog used to be my
damn.
shit. Like
Cat
when
Dog
it
was pretty
still
good.
came on when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
was my
really
shit.
enjoyed Hey Arnold.
oh
I don't fuck with Hey
yeah.
Arnold much.
Hey Arnold.
I appreciated it more later, but I didn't like it that much.
You're whack. It's
Yeah,
fine. What about
it's all
what
good.
about any shows?
For Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
I said I mean probably Fairly Odd Parents and
Oh,
SpongeBob.
you did.
you know?
You said fair. That's the first thing you said.
Yeah. And I didn't watch a bunch of Cartoon Network. I really didn't get cable till a little later too. So
There you go.
I don't know.
That's fair.
There you go. All right. No, I'm just kidding. Jacob,
What's up, dog?
where can they get us if they want to get us?
Do you want to get us? Tell us about your favorite cartoons as kids. Hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod. No underscore.
Never that.
Respect the
Respect
underscore. If you're listening to this, please watch it. It's on YouTube.
Do it.
Like, subscribe, all that shit.
it.
If you're watching, we're on all the streaming platforms.
Everyone.
Every single one of those motherfuckers. Spotify for now until they kick us off. And
Yeah.
me at Jacob, JAY_COBBB, Josh.
Team CABZZ.
You
Dylan.
can find me on Reddit. You teabags your mum 69420 lowercase x capital X. That's you/teabags your mum 69420 lowercase x capital X. See you there.